Hello everybody, welcome to Jake Showcase, a new videos on Wednesdays. Ladies and gentlemen, we got incredible news here from the World Cup. That's right, due to a wide set of circumstances, unpredicted, we have had emergency entry of Canada into the World Cup. That's right, under Section 252-C of FIFA's international rules, due to a set of circumstances, an emergency entry had to be done, and Canada was selected. Okay, so everybody's excited in Canada that they got entered into the World Cup, and what we're going to do is we're going to tune in to Mr. John A. Beaver, the captain of the Canadian soccer team, to talk about this amazing occurrence and how they're planning on entering the World Cup. I guess first off, Mr. Beaver, how do you feel about Canada finally getting an entrant into the World Cup?
Hello, thank you very much. I'm so happy. We're so happy here in Canada to get entered in finally into the World Cup. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We can't believe how happy we are here in Canada. It's been long coming for us Canadians to get into the World Cup, and we're out to show that we're the best drinkers in the whole world. We'll drink the most out of that World Cup, that's for sure, eh?
How do you think Canada will perform at the World Cup?
Yeah, this is a sport we're going to take down the World Cup. We're going to win. We've been practicing hard. We're going to be able to drink them all under the table. Drinking the most out of the World Cup. That's for sure, eh?
Who do you see as your biggest challenge at the World Cup?
We're going to drink them all under. That's right. We got no competition. We drink the most anybody in the whole world. We only think maybe Ireland might be a bit of a competition for us in the Cup. We'll outdrink them too this year. That's for sure, eh?
Sorry, Mr. Beaver, are you aware that Ireland is not actually in the World Cup?
What do you mean Ireland's not in the World Cup? They're incredible drinkers. Well, we're going to take it for sure, eh? I don't even know if anybody else is close.
Mr. Beaver, do you realize that the World Cup is not a drinking game? Okay, moving on. Let's talk about how do you practice and what is your strategies at the World Cup? How do you guys prepare for this incredible event?
Pounder back, practice a lot. Pounder and pounder and pounder. We got to practice up to win that World Cup, mate.
Oh, again, Mr. Beaver. No, the World Cup is not a drinking game of who can drink the most out of the big cup.
And the World Cup's not a drinking competition? What do you mean? That's what we've been drinking so much for, to get ready for this World Cup, eh?
Do you have any strategies or techniques for the World Cup? Anything unique that the Canadians bring to the World Cup game?
Oh yeah, well, we're going to take her down anyway. We got lots of practice here in Canada in the old soccer. We're ready to go. We got our strategies all ready. We can't wait to get out there and beat them all. Okay, well, you see, our first strategy is defense. Defense is number one. That's what we think we got a decided advantage here in Canada because our goalies, we got lots of clothes on, right? So we really closed the gap there. We wear clothes after 10 layers of clothes. And so nobody's going to be able to score on us Canadians, that's for sure. Hey, we just cover up the little net there by dressing big.
Mr. Beaver, you're allowed to have knee pads and elbow pads, but you can't have excessive clothing in the game of soccer. It's done in shorts and a t-shirt. That's how the game of soccer is played. Now, Mr. Beaver, do you realize that the goal for the soccer games are actually quite large? It's not actually, yeah, it's very large nets.
Another key to our Canadian soccer team is that we're experts at body checking. And what we do is we practice and toughen up, you see, by slamming up against the walls. And then that's how we're going to beat them all. We're just going to crush them.
Oh, Mr. Beaver, again, there's no actual body checking in the World Cup. There's no body checking. No, we don't. There's not allowed any body checking in the World Cup.
The key to any sort of soccer win is going to be practice with passing. You got to learn how to pass, so we practice our passing. We get in the clear, we got the thing called the snapshot or the wrist shot. This is us practicing that. And of course we got our powerful slap shot. We got to practice that up too, eh?
You realize you can't do slap shots, wrist shots, or use a stick of any nature in the game of soccer. Do you realize that, Mr. Beaver?
We got our dirty stick work too, you know, we got to snap them, you know, we got to get them with the stick too, eh? A little jab here and there, eh?
Now, do you realize, Mr. Beaver, that you cannot use a stick in the World Cup? You can't use a stick in the World Cup.
Focus on speed, eh? We got guys who can go 30 miles an hour on the ice, eh?
No, there's no ice. It's all done on a grass pitch.
What do you mean there's no ice in soccer? You mean soccer's played on the grass? What's that? You can't body check. It's not on ice. And you can't use a stick. And, well, what the heck kind of game is this anyway? What sport has ice, drink beer, and you can shoot, you can dress big, and you can use defense on a stick? What kind of sport's that, eh?
It sounds like, Mr. Beaver, your team maybe should stick to the hockey.
Oh, hockey, eh? Oh, yeah, we're good at hockey, that's for sure, eh?
Well, we know Canada's good at hockey. It sounds like you guys are preparing for hockey even during this World Cup.
My pleasure, eh? We're so happy to be entered into the World Cup. We're going to get down there and show it our Canadian best, eh? We're going to have to save the drinking out of the World Cup for after.
So, Mr. Beaver, we just want to wish you the best of luck down there. Yeah, it's quite a different game there than hockey, but we still want to wish you the best in your emergency entrant into the World Cup. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thanks for watching Jake Showcase, everybody. Don't forget to like my video below and subscribe to my channel up above. I do my videos on Wednesdays, and I hope you have a wonderful day.